Hi guys, Joshua Roldan here. So for today's episode of my vlog, or the pilot episode of my vlog rather, we will be talking about K-12 and the Philippines' journey on being globally competitive. So I want us to be a little bit camby, yet serious in tackling this issue. Quality education is one of the nation's greatest gifts they can give to children in nurturing their minds and honing their skills. It is evident to every country's successful individuals in their respective fields. Before the Republic Act 10931 or Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education that was signed by President Rodrigo Duterte in 2017, not all university and state colleges in the country were offered for free. The end result, unemployment that leads to poverty. Although Filipinos are known to be exemplary and successful in their respective fields or profession, it is really known, or it is still known, that quality education still poses a privilege in our country. Furthermore, those children who cannot enter college are too young to enter the labor force or workforce, or they can't even start their own business. Because the end result, they will be either unemployed or they will engage in exploitative labor practices. But that issue was long before addressed by Republic Act 10533 or Basic Education Act of 2013 or simply known as K-12. Said law was ratified by the late Benigno Simeon Aquino III during his tenureship as the President of the Philippines. President Aquino believed that the additional 2 years to the country's basic education will give children from the public school an even chance at succeeding from those who can afford the tertiary education. Because of RA 10533, children who are 5 years old must enter kindergarten and is expected to finish the basic education or up to senior high school, which is grade 12. The movement or the law itself also increased the competitiveness of the Philippines when it comes to their students. It is because children who graduated grade 12 or senior high school are expected or envisioned to enter the labor force, be an entrepreneur, or even get better or do well in the university they wish to enter. Opportunities abroad also opened when K-12 was ratified in the country, since skilled workers are often sought by foreign companies. With the implementation of technical vocations in the curriculum, establishing one's career overseas was made possible. Because of K-12, honing one's skill overseas was also made even accessible because of the additional 2 years in the basic education curriculum. The 2 years will suffice the grade levels in other countries, which prohibit Filipino students to repeat a grade level in order to pursue education overseas. Although K-12 increased the competitiveness of the Philippines when it comes to the world or globally, the Department of Education, universities and state universities or even colleges experienced challenges in enforcing K-12. One of the challenges the Department of Education have to face in enforcing K-12 is to come up with different curriculum guides for teachers and their students. One notable change the Department of Education has done is implying or putting the mother tongue subject from grades 1 to 3 so that the culture of every provinces will not die in the child's mind. Because of this, the Department of Education have required their educators who will teach the mother tongue subject to be knowledgeable enough of their respective dialect in order for them to effectively educate their students. Since K-12 has been enforced, overpopulation has become a greater issue. This is because children from the lower grades enter the schools or the public schools while the students from the higher levels are still present. Because of this, lack of books, classrooms, materials, and even laboratories became more evident. Because of the additional 2 years in the K-12, the education sector, primarily the Department of Education and the academe in the tertiary level, have also faced challenges in terms of curriculum development. This is because some universities or tertiary level schools or colleges rather have offered senior high school or grades 11 and 12 only And because of that, they have to come up with their own curriculum that will not overlap with other disciplines that are offered in their universities. Although there were challenges along the way, I can say that the Department of Education, together with the universities and colleges, have enforced K-12 successfully. This is because the students or graduates of the senior high school or grade 12 can enter college or have entered college more prepared than anyone else. Furthermore, the greatest gift K-12 in the Philippines has granted their students is enabling them to enter the labor force with their NC2 right after they graduate senior high, or even pursue the university if they wish to. In this way, the labor force or workforce is reinforced, poverty is addressed, and quality education became more accessible to the children of the country. K to 12 may be a lot of work, but trust me, it is for the betterment of our nation. This is Joshua Roldan, and thank you for listening. Have a nice day!